Okay. So it's 10:02, so I don't want to keep you away from your family and your work, Sure. Thank you for joining us. Bé ôn nói chị bé hai mong English nè, okay?
Okay, okay,
Here hai lu mong nè, okay?
okay.
So whenever you're comfortable and chronology, we just want to, hear different people regarding, from different voices, different faces about the importance of census and why census is so important to our community, especially the work that you do with our young people
Hmm,
and
hmm,
how crucial the census is to them in their future, correct?
hmm,
So, chronology, just a very few questions to ask you about the census and what do you know about it and stuff like that. So,
hmm.
before we go on to, me asking you the questions or the dialogue, can you share a little bit about yourself to us and, what do you do and who you are so the community can have a better understanding of you?
Yeah, yeah. So my name is Sher. I am the program manager for the Fresno Boys and Men program. And what we do is we work with young people, young men of color, to make sure their voices are heard and to create opportunities for them and ultimately to change their life outcomes. And so also, I think as our young people have said many times, to make their community better or for young people of color. So that's what I do. I am from Fresno, grew up in Fresno, live in Fresno now with my family. I'm planning to live in Fresno, and we've been laying roots here for the past. So we'll be here.
Thank you, sure. So, next question, and this can be a dialogue between you and I, okay? So if you have a question for me, we just dialogue. So, for this next question is, what do you know about the census
Yeah, I've been.
at all with your youth?
Yeah, so I know that the census it takes account of all the people living in the United States every 10 years. This is something that the federal government does. So every 10 years, they just basically get account of everyone who's living in the United States. And it's important for a couple of reasons. It helps it helps the government determine funding, right? Based on how many people live in a certain state or certain area, the funding for like education, for healthcare, for services. It's really important to determine that. I believe it also helps determine our representation in Congress. And so that's also really important. So it's really important that everyone be counted in the census.
Great. Um, so then, since you said census is very important for everyone, have you completed your count?
Yeah, yeah. So we completed I think in March or early April, and so we completed it. We completed it online, and so we've done we've done for our.
Okay, great. Yeah, because I know that as especially in our Hmong community, it's a challenge, right? It's a challenge because some people are getting the paper, and especially our elders, they don't know how to fill it out and online and over the phone, all that. But then like I feel like we still need to continue to encourage people to count because there's a barriers in the community. So we all need to do our due diligence to kind of support them as much as we can. So thank you, Sure. Um, so you mentioned a little bit about you know why the census is important to you, right? Is it something to you personally? Why is the census so important to you and your family?
I think it's important that we're counted, right? I think it's important that we're counted, and that we're counted, and that our government knows, right, that we're here, right, that we're here, and that our numbers are reflected community so that we get the funding, right? The funding that's needed for our communities, funding, as I mentioned earlier, in healthcare and services, government services, and representation in Congress. I think that's really, and I think we wanted to make sure that we sent in our response soon, as soon as like we were able to.
Hmm. Yeah, because I, and you mentioned a little bit too that it's so important, since it's so important, crucial to our community, because majority of the time, our community rely on these refunding, right? These resources. And for example, you have the 俾咁一支嘅，有啲俾所俾到傾那樣our family, that you come into like the state and then down to the local level, right? So 比如說就俾少呢係啲huge funding of it go to 呢啲就呢non some call 那樣 like how fresh 啦，冇到 Snap is like top three of the 16 largest funding that goes to, many of our families and community relies on these type of programs, correct? And also, the Section 8 is one of them, as one of those programs that comes down to a community. So when when they talk about census, okay, like the less money will get trickle down to our community, and that hurts us, right? Like the Julia had the if they rely on the program called free reduced lunch, right? Called 包俾咁樣樣都好，最近得個啦，俾得到體面啦，right? Luckily, Fresno Unified, not gave many times done it because majority of them are, are low income, right? So like only we don't see the impact, but when the big show big to king our family, eventually the number is gonna increase, right? So that eventually they're gonna look at okay, Fresno County beach right? So that we're not gonna give them much money for lunch. And so the be impact data, right? And so in a way that it's so crucial that your community to complete their count, right? And so do you this is a little bit outside of our conversation, but do you work with your youth regarding to the census at all, since you're doing a lot of advocacy work and creating opportunity for young people to grow?
Yeah, so our organization does work. We have a couple of folks in our team who works to educate folks about the census, and the importance of making sure counted. So that is a part of some of the work that we do at Wildlife.
Okay, great. Actually, do you share a little bit of how the different way we kind of mentioned a little bit at the beginning too, to share with the community of like the different ways that we can count ourselves?
Yeah, so we to utena pia to ku eke ku temu ho internet ku temu ke internet ku teke mo computer mo telu ku to ma mo ye te ke tena ke mo pa ke mo pa ke data I na ke ya so internet on ye ko hu mo do la ko hu mo do la ye ka mo he la dia ka mo bo no tum na mo bo le ja la te na ye te ku to ma ye te ta shin na ma trong fu mo tu ka ma la ke trong fu ke pe nya ho che
Mhm.
đó tại sao nó vậy tới rồi cụ chỉ bảo thì bởi một tuần tua chỉ biết đọc chế vậy tuần không biết luôn đó họ trong kia đó họ tại sao biết một tuần cảm ơn là chỉ trong cái phải nhớ đồ đấy mình chỉ tại vì giá ta nó mà mọi cái hình nó phải mọi cái hình là cái đó tua cái thì phải số tiền là cái đó tua phải thả cái phải là tôi linh đó cái mọi thế cụ chỉ bảo thì bảo mọi chăn đó là chỉ cho cụ cho mà mọi cái linh đó thế.
Great. Yeah, so actually, nhớ đâu hồ đó thì những mua trời thì có hại, but mua họ phone, right? The phone call where thì có chỉ xã or đại hồ internet lo, đại paper form lo là đang là thì có hồ sơ phone này ạ. But just that big your community nó chỉ the big your mong này nó chỉ nhớ đâu hồ the federal nó chỉ big nhớ đâu có language hỏi racial này ạ. Nó chỉ phone line nó chỉ có hồ phải chỉ mỗi tuần mong chắc có phá bế này ạ. So that's the challenge. And now that mentioned about how pandemic, even though the community they work with we do census work, actually even since it's a barrier for the majority of the time, they elders low They donate to see the Chipona, they come to us
Mm-hmm.
for us to help them keep the account. You know, and so that's not they within the social distancing. It's a little bit challenging, right? That's you know, we are continue to encourage and like with you know, with the work that you do and with your influence and you know your I'm hoping that having this conversation will kind of support and bring more education awareness to the community now. You know, we do need to continue to count ourselves and for you know our future, right? You know, I do it today. The next 10 years, how does that gonna look like for Dominion, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's why we do it. It's we do it to better our family and better our children
Mm-hmm.
and also our community
Mm-hmm.
because you know as it's so important but then it's about education because many times bây giờ family bây giờ community đâu là also work why it's so important right? Yeah. So I
Mm-hmm.
want to thank you for your work
Yeah.
and you to do what you do and so, you know, it's a really short interview. So is there anything else that you want to share with the community that, you know, message, you know, call local with the community?
Yeah. 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 Isi thả của xã tia của xã pha lô cái sở cái sở tây nhưng hay đó ý là cái thả có hiệu từ trong phương mà ở ý trong sự ok cái trong nó giờ thì chỉ tây là cái tổ lý có hiệu theo trong nó chỉ tây là cái là chỉ count you know bây là chỉ mỗi yêu số đó họ cái yêu bạc hơn nữa yêu bóng hơn nữa là cái yêu bóng rồi yêu theo là chỉ yêu bóng rồi yêu lú rõ theo cái phần này họ chỉnh trang lấy thả cho trong phía sau nó là mỗi cho tiến hành sẽ là mỗi cái như có trợ lý nên cho một lý do cái chỉ số nó cái thì dù thế là giờ thì mỗi từ sáng chỉ từ sáng là từ cái chỉ số đấy bóng ở bên tu là cái bóng tàu cái thằng đấy cái như trong phía mỗi là ba dù trợ lý cái ba đồ cái mỏ cái gan cái ba chơi cái như này cái chơi là bao nhiêu là chơi cái chỉ tao bao nhiêu một đồ họ là cái họ này họ chẳng chắn thì yêu chỉ tới theo thế thế là thế bao thì yêu cho yêu nhau lúc rồi nó thấy nhau lúc sau nó cháu một cái cái nhiên là món lò cái theo liền bỏ câu lấy cái năng
Okay, great. So any last word before we go? Thank you for you know providing that message to because it's so important.
yeah cô ít lo thế cô bảo thì ta xin nó cái bé mua họ trồng phu cái bé nhau chơi này bé sắp tầm sân đó vì tụi các món nó cái cô sao mà chơi được cũng bảo thì mà xin đi cái mà bắt tay thế là mỗi khi họ chơi lúc cầu thì nó bé này bây lúc cầu thì bé chơi ít rồi bé cái cô sao thì giờ thì giờ thì lúc khi họ nó thôi trồng phu kháng chỉ cả bé tàu chế nó cả bé một tàu sân đó này cái cô sao thì cái này chỉ bảo luôn này cái là một chỗ cho công hội Fresno Center mỗi trận thằng họ lựa họ ba nhiều phiếu kiện đông đỡ nè đỡ nó trận cái nè đó trận số họ thế lúc họ nằm tại tại chỉ tới rồi ở bên trong thì tận tên ở trong phố cho bé một tại sân đầu là bố bé một tại sân rồi kìa người ta sau khi họ này kìa tế thì họ chỉ lý thế nào chỉ lý trận số tới kìa người ta tế tao họ phòng tế tao thế là cái chi tế người ta tế tao nó tao mình chỉ trong phố khí là kìa một chỗ cho công hội Fresno Center nó cái này thì chỉ bảo rồi ba phải cái nông nó tế một chút chẳng chắn.
Yes, so ocho, you know. Yeah, so koi ko bring hatia like mo koi lucy koi you có thằng lúc cậu thì mình tiếp cho ý này nhở. Khi mà lúc lâu thì ta sẽ chỉ là tức ta nó tức mà cái mo có tới mình nó chỉ là muốn vô thằng lúc cậu thì mình tiếp cho ý thì you know ocho có thể inform cho community that you know we are here, Fresno Center is here, and we will continue to you know support do tiền thâu khỏi mình cả hay là lời cho biết tự tao sáng tạo lời rồi một chỗ đâu cũng hậu lời nó chỉ you know like you know I like to encourage because sure cho chỉ bảo tế này tôi cho công hội Fresno Center and we'll do what we can to honor. Okay, so sure, this is it, and thank you so much for taking, you know, a short time of your, you know, có busy working day, to talk to our community. And I'm always looking forward to chatting with you. And and because you provide so much opportunity for our young people, and the work that you do, making changes in the community, or not just Fresno, but it's statewide, right? So I want to thank you for your time. And so hopefully we continue to connect. And whenever you come across Fresno Center, come by just to say hi. And so hopefully that we will continue our work together in the future.
Thank you. And thank you for having me.
Yep. Thank you, Sher.
Okay, bye-bye.